my name is Jamila Shiny, and I am co-writer and co-director of Piece by Piece.
And I'm Ngozi Magena, and I'm also co-writer and co-director of Piece by Piece. Okay. Well, this is a show that I feel you have to fully digest and let marinate when you leave. We're not just addressing, it's not one-dimensional, it's multi-layered. We're addressing several topics that really affect people in our age group, millennials and such, but I mean, it's definitely universal, but also people of color, can be affected by things like this. And so I want people to walk away from this feeling like they saw something that was relatable, but that also empowered them.
And more so, I want our audience to walk in a theater and leave that theater, sit in their car and be quiet, and just remember to forgive yourself, because you go through changes, especially us as Black millennials. We go through a lot of changes, we go through a lot of pressure, we go through a lot of fear and insecurities and not feeling safe. And one thing I want them to feel as they close is that it's okay to forgive themselves, it's okay to forgive their partners, it's okay to forgive their families for anything that they put on them that may have affected the way they grew up.
I mean, I do think first and foremost, being that we are Black women in our 20s, producing, writing, and directing a whole show, I think that that's kind of a notable thing. I think that's a pretty big deal. I think, props to us for that. Props to Jamila for even thinking and being brave enough to want to initiate this and then asking me to be a part of the process. But also because we have been a part of shows before, we can come to it with a unique perspective. We can relate to our cast members. We're all in the same age group, We're all out here grinding the same way, trying to make things, trying to do this artist thing. And so it's not haughty-taughty, it's not pretentious. We're not looking down our nose at anybody. And I think that makes us unique in a really positive way.
I'm Nia June.
My name is a poet named Nate.
My name is Tyrell Martin, or Silas Tyrell.
Hello, my name is Nasha Charles.
Hi, my name is Akila Divine.
We have to have more self-understanding. In the play, it seems like it comes to a point where, there's a lot of miscommunication and misunderstanding, and not just because from one another as a couple, but misunderstanding and miscommunication within their personal selves.
Don't judge a book by its cover. Mostly for the scene I'm in, my character is sort of faced with the stereotypes and things like that. So it's kind of like reading the stereotypes and then just putting yourself in other people's shoes. It's a lot.
Well, I love acting in general. In college, I did multiple plays and short films, so when I saw it was a call for actresses needed, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna audition for it, I hope I get it, and then I got it.
First of all, because Jamila called me, and Jamila's a longtime friend, and anything she really does, I pretty much want to be a part of.
I want them to, not necessarily a message, but to leave and think about social media and themselves and how they have relationships, particularly Black people, because these are things that we struggle with. The beauty standards in this world and also the corporate world and just trying to survive in America itself.
I'll say the dancing. Yes. Oh my, because it's just like, it's like when you see a play, you know it's going to be actors. You know it's going to be a lot of dialogue. You know it's going to be a whole lot of different actions and stuff like that. But when you see dancing, it's like the same thing, but in like a different light. It's like we're showing you what's happening on the inside of these characters.
Yes, even just today as an example. So I'm used to doing my poetry really fast and like making sure you can hear the rhymes, but because one of the actresses will be
acting out what I'm saying, I had to learn how to slow it down and really take my time and use my voice and my acting skills to convey a message versus just using rhyme. So I definitely believe it has helped me grow, and I'm learning how to add more choreography with my poetry and really take direction as well.